Next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Sonoma here, the first road course race of the second road course race of the season. It's the running of the Eric Medlen 350K presented by Castrol Syntec. Those you don't know who Eric Medlen was, he was a former NHRA funny car racer who got killed in a testing accident back in 2007 at Gainesville, Florida. And why do I pick Sears Point? Or Sonoma, I should say. It's because this is his home track, where he won in funny car at this event back, by the way, this track, by the way, back in 2006. So on the pole race event at 99 miles an hour, Johnny Gardner on the pole again on the road course. Beside him, Ann Batson, number 3. Row number 2, Ty Sheets and Nicole Williams. Row 3, Jeff James and Nick Baxter. Row 4 has Dylan Poteet and Jeremy Doobie. And here comes the command to fire him up here at Sonoma.
Start your engines.
And giving it fire the engines. Row number 5 has Kevin White in the 18 and the 24 of Ryan Cooper. And row number 6 has Drew Austin in the 19 and the 20 of Dalton Day. And then row number 7 has Evan Jones in the 9 and the 75 of Charles Sanford. Field lining up, Charles Jackson and Jeremy Mayer having the last 2 spots. But getting ready for some wild and wacky road course action here at Sonoma, California. The green flag about to wave here at Sonoma. 12 laps of distance here in a Eric Medlen 350K. The green flag waves. We're underway here at Sonoma. Johnny Gardner looking for his first win of the season. He almost had Riverside in hand. He's currently been on a hot streak. He's currently 6th place in the points chase right now, so he's right up in the championship hunt. Ann Batson right now, she's in 2nd place. 3rd is Nicole Williams. Who won a road course herself earlier this season in the Nationwide Series at Milwaukee. There's Ann Batson right now. She's in 2nd. There's Johnny Gardner. See how they do on the Tricky S's here. Both cars getting off in the dirt here. We saw a lot of trucks do that in the truck race here. And the first lap will be led by Johnny Gardner, car number 42 out in front. 2nd is still Ann Batson as they go back under the Fram Autolite Bridge. Nick Baxter currently runs 4th position right now. Ty Sheets, he's had a... Talk about him right now. He has not had a good season thus far. Number 83 wins Kmart Oldsmobile. That's an 87 Oldsmobile he's driving, by the way. He has not had a banner season thus far. And his best finish so far has been a 4th at Talladega, and it's been his only top 10 the whole entire year. He hopes to turn things around here at Sonoma, obviously. Gardner and Batson again go off in the grass here, or go off in the dirt. Jeff James closing in on Ty Sheets, the guy we was talking about here a minute ago. As now Jeff James goes inside number 21 car. And Nicole Williams goes way high in turn number 11. And she still keeps position right now as they go off into turn number 1 again. Boy, that was a close call for Nicole Williams. She now drops only a spot to only the 4th. And now Nick Baxter closing in on Ann Batson for the number 2 position. Now Johnny Gardner still out in front, car number 42. Remember saying that's the Riverside setup he's got under the hood of that machine. And well, here comes Battle Rider. Nicole Williams trying to take third spot back away from the Nick Baxter car. Is now Jeff James now moves past Ty Sheets for the number 5 spot now. And oh, smoking bad Joshua Osborne. His bad luck slump continues this season. And apparently a blown engine on number 26 Quaker State Buick has sent Joshua out of this race. Little smoke coming into the cockpit of Joshua's car, and I'm sure getting that car out of that car as best he could. But no yellow on the situation. It is the blown motor has put Joshua Osborne out of the race, the Season 2 champion of the series. Gardner and Batson still riding that sandy part of the track. As now Nicole Williams goes out in the 3rd spot now. Nick Baxter 4th, Jeff James still 5th. Ryan Cooper in a 3-way battle between he, Ty Sheets, and Dylan Poteet. Poteet, the Season 5 winner of this event. Remember that finish between he and Michael Dawson to come to the start-finish line. Dawson looked like he had it coming to the finish line, and then Poteet in the last possible foot of the track won the race, but so far he and Ryan Cooper having a little battle here. This is for the 7th position. Look at this copter view right there. Over Ann Batson, now over Johnny Gardner. Taking it up through the field where they're running right now. There's Dylan Poteet. He's currently 8th position right now. We talked about him last. Jeremy Doobie inside of Charles Sanford for 9th now. Sanford now drops to 10th place here. Doobie's got 9th. Wes Riddle and Kevin White battling for the 11th spot. Wes has got it. Kevin's in 12th. Drew Austin in 13th. 14th is Evan Jones. 15th, our Michigan winner, Keith Batson. Austin Ogo, 16th. 17th, Jake Williams. 18th, Jack Richards. And Tanner Doobie, Dalton Day. The Ogos, Samuel and Bobby. Daniel Day, 23rd. 24th, Cody Lamas. 25th, Mike Becker. Adrian Becker, his mom right behind him in 26th. 27th, Kyle Austin. 28th, Kyle Matthews. 29th, Jacob Lawler. Pichu London in 30th now, going by Stephen Pollard III. Tommy Hernick in 32nd. 33rd, our championship leader, Rohit Vaderview, currently in 34th. As Jeremy Mayer goes by him for 33rd spot. But now Rohit gets 33rd back. Or does he? Whoa. A lot of dust being kicked up here. As NY3296 would like to say, they better have those Fram air filters in handy. And into the wall goes the Luke Walker car. Johnny Gardner still leads the race now with 6 laps to go. This is where the action's been all day long. So far it's been in the S's here. Still a lot of dust risen up here. Kind of like being on an old Saturday night dirt track here on a road course. Jeff James now moves up in the 3rd spot, going by Nicole Williams. But Nicole goes back inside now on Williams as she tries to set up Williams for the number 11 turn. As Jeff James in the 21, Nicole in the 27. Nicole Williams has been impressive so far this season in her rookie season, winning the Daytona 500 and also winning the race at Bristol, a super speedway and a short track. And she's got a road course win, like I said, in the Nationwide Series when she took on the title at Road America. Whoa, Jeff James and Nick Baxter, a little close corners action there down through turn 3. And Batson goes off in the dirt as Johnny Gardner still continues to lead the race now with 5 to go. He hopes to hold on and bring that Melly Yellow car to victory lane for the first time this season. Don't want to jinx him now, obviously. As Gardner and Batson still 1 and 2. Let's see what happens down through the S's this time by. And Gardner not off in the grass now, but Batson gets off in the dirt though. That's going to cost her a lot now. And Johnny Gardner now has a very substantial lead right now on and Batson right now. Just, you can see he can kind of drive with one arm propped up on the roll bars. Actually, you can't do it because he's going to shift with that arm. Basically, he can drive. He can just pretty much turn on the radio and just watch the scenery go by here in Sonoma, California, in the wine country as it is known. Gardner in the lead right now, and Batson still in second position right now. Third is still Nicole Williams. Ty Sheets goes by Nick Baxter for fourth. Baxter dropping down to 5th at the moment. Clicking off laps, the leader clicking off laps at over 98 miles an hour. 99 was the pole speed for this event. Three laps to go here at Sonoma. Johnny Gardner still out in front. Car number 42, the Mellow Yellow Pontiac. Been pretty much status quo the whole race so far. Jeff James currently 5th right now as he gets by, still in 5th position. Ty Sheets in 4th. There's Nicole Williams right there. We're looking on her. She's in 3rd spot right now. Off in the S's now they come. Let's see who does what. Gardner off in the dirt. So is Batson, so is Williams, so is Ty Sheets. Not everybody does. They all think it's a lot of fun, and I wouldn't doubt that at all. Dylan Poteet and Ryan Cooper going at it here. Teammates for Hendrick Motorsports here. Dylan in 17th car right now. He's in 7th. Ryan Cooper in 8th. And oh, Cooper got way up high coming out of the turn. And oh, he hits the tire barrier and lets Charles Sanford by him. 2 laps to go here at Sonoma. Johnny Gardner still holding on. Going off into turn number 7 now. See what happens here. It'll be the white flag this time by for either Johnny Gardner and Batson, depending on what mistakes one of those two may make here. Gardner not off in the dirt this time. Batson does, though, this time, however. So she loses a little bit of ground now to Johnny Gardner as Gardner now pulls away just a little bit as the white flag will be waving over Sonoma, California. There'll be 1 lap remaining in the race. Johnny Gardner, car number 42, the mellow yellow Pontiac. We'll see the white flag this time by. It's been, I'm trying to think of how long it's been since Gardner last won in this series. Been a long time since Johnny Gardner last won in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. He was a Season 1 champion of the Daytona 500. Has won a couple races since then, but it's been a long time since he last pulled one off in this series. But we'll see what happens as they come out into turn number 4 now. Out into turn 7. And through the S's now, it'll be where the action's been all day long so far. Johnny Gardner bringing it off in the... Off through the S's now, Johnny Gardner. Car 42. Off in the dirt. It brings it out of corner number 11. They come. Corner number 10. One more turn to negotiate, and through turn number 11 he comes. And into the S's and out of into the hairpin turn and out of turn number 12. The Eric Medlen 350K presented by Castrol Syntec will belong to Johnny Gardner. He wins today at Sonoma. Johnny Gardner finally gets his first win of the season. Ann Batson comes home second. A terrific run for her. Nicole Williams third. Tie sheets equals his season best in 4th. Jeff James 5th. Dylan Pote, a good run for him in 6th on a road course. 7th, Nick Baxter. 8th was Charles Sanford. 9th was Ryan Cooper. 10th, Kevin White. But there's Johnny Gardner, car number 42. The mellow yellow Pontiac goes to victory lane today here at Sonoma. And here's your average speed of race, 97.1 miles an hour. And there's your results. And there's your race results. Johnny Gardner wins today here at Sonoma. Second was Ann Batson. Third, Nicole Williams. 4th, Ty Sheets. 5th place to Jeff James, Dylan Pote, Nick Baxter, Charles Sanford, Ryan Cooper, and Kevin White comes home in the 20th and 10th position. Jeremy Doobie was 11th. Drew Austin comes home 12th. 13th, Wes Riddle. 14th, Austin Ogo. Evan Jones, 15th. Keith Batson, 16th. 17th, Jack Richards. 18th, Jake Williams. 19th, Dalton Day. And 20th to Tanner Doobie. Rest of your finishing order here. Only one car out of the race, and that was Joshua Osborne in 38th. And I tell you, he came into this race 29th in the points, so he's having bad luck after having fast cars all season so far. And championship leader Rohit Vaderview way down in 32nd. We'll see if that's him in the points, but for Johnny Gardner, he takes home the victory here today at Sonoma, California. The number 42 mellow yellow Pontiac takes the win at Sonoma. A big victory for him for sure. And after 16 races so far in the season, and indeed, Rohit Vaderview loses the lead to Ryan Cooper in the points chase. Cooper now leads by 13. Rohit second in the points. Johnny Gardner now 15 back in third with that one win so far. And he's been hot streak so far this season. Dalton Day currently 4th, 25 back. 36 back in 5th is Tanner Doobie. 83 back in 6th is Dylan Pote. Jeremy Mayer, 84 back in 7th, and 93 back in 8th is Nicole Williams, and 100 back in 9th is Wes Riddle. Top 9 spots everybody by 100 points. Just tremendous here. Top 16 separated by less than 200 points, as you see right there, between 1st to 16th. So, it's going to be an awesome season here coming down in the second half of the year. big names, some big names down in the points there. Keith Batson currently 25th in the points. Yeah. Adrian Becker 24th. And yeah. Next race on the tour will be at Daytona International Speedway, the Pepsi 400. Don't miss it.